Other than that, go fuck. Let me tell y'all a story. Hey, welcome back. I'm Diz. That's Fifth. I'm gonna tell y'all a story about I'm gonna tell y'all a story about a friend of mine. There it is. Like it's nothing. It's like a 3-hit combo that like is a waste of your effort. Piccolo, stop it. Stop it, Piccolo. Stop it. Just stop it. I blocked. The game said I didn't. A friend of mine, who we'll call Miss Miller, who's actually in an episode of Breath of the Wild. She's a nurse, and she was a nurse in a state of the United States.
Good time, son.
Hey, she could be a friend in Japan. But she,
Mexican state, she could
But last week she had a patient who was like admitted to the hospital, but he wasn't admitted to her floor initially.
Let's see what
he was on a
you're
different
made
floor, and then he got bounced up to her floor.
You're starting to bore me.
And they were trying to take care of him. Now, dude was in the hospital. There's no way like she's gonna find out.
Do you think you're ready for my
dude was in the hospital
power?
for blood in his urine, which every time I say that makes my penis feel weird, because he had a Foley catheter in. Evil dance only can attack opponent with oppressive force. Only Frieza can use. All right. He had a Foley catheter in, and at some point, my hand feels funny. I can't talk. At some point, the catheter got pulled or yanked on.
So, Vegeta, can you feel your bones crushing under the weight of my power?
I think you dangerously underestimate your opponent.
I don't like it. I don't like that.
Obviously.
And he found he was noticing blood in his urine, so he went to the hospital, as you do.
We'll see who's left.
But most would.
I would.
And so while he was in there, she said he was coughing really, really badly, like real bad, like real busted, real busted, like to punch me the fuck out. And they just didn't know what was going on with him. Like he was having a really hard time breathing, and when they did a X-ray for his chest. Y'all, okay, here's what y'all don't get. The delay for me is ridiculous. Vegeta, I'm just gonna death beam you. Told you. How it didn't kill you is beyond me. Fucking died. And so I can speed this along. His X-ray looks really bad. They didn't, know how bad it looked because their jobs weren't to know how to identify a chest X-ray. But they were like, they gave him breathing treatments. They put him on what they call a BiPAP, and he could only stay on it for like, I think she said like 10 minutes, because it got to the point where he said he just felt like he was, didn't I already get this? Oh, I got it randomly. Right, okay. He said he couldn't breathe. Yeah, and it turned out his lungs were just like full of fluid.
The true ruler.
And wait, what did you say?
I said popcorn.
Huh. Ah, there you are. The microphone, the headset wasn't. Like you weren't coming through my left ear, and I was concerned.
Frieza!
That is very concerning.
I cannot.
And so when like the
get
lady
away
whose
with
job it
this
was to look at the
any
X-ray,
longer!
like contacted her, and he was like, yeah, his lungs look really, really bad. She was like, should we do a COVID test? And she was like, yeah, you can go ahead and do a COVID test. And they did it, and he tested positive. And so, like, she was freaked out. Because, like, she said, although she had a mask on, at first she didn't have on the N90 mask. Or whatever it's called. The M80 mask or the E40 mask or whatever it's fucking called. And she was like, yeah, he was like coughing his droplets all through the air and whatnot. And I was concerned. And I was like, yeah, I check it. And so here's like what like the following. It has nothing to do with her. Like the following has more to do with like our society and like just how America works. Like she took some. She decided to like do some home remedy stuff so she could feel somewhat better. And as it stands, like she said, she doesn't feel bad. She had like one day where her fever, her temperature went a little high, but then it went back down. She hasn't had any issues breathing or anything like that. But she, concerned, as you would do. Wrong button. I'm gonna lose on that. Damn, that took a lot of. Damn. I didn't do any of that on purpose. So when I say I didn't do any of it on purpose, I mean I didn't do any of this on purpose. Fuck me, sisters. Fuck me, sisters.
I am the champion of the universe.
I think like a few days later the dude passed away.
Drop dead.
Again, dude had, yeah, I know, right?
Let's get on with
dude had congestive heart failure. Like, but that wasn't what he was in there for. Congestive heart failure is not a death sentence. It does not mean you are going to die. But heart failure, no. Like, but heart failure does mean that, like, you have a higher chance of fluid collection in the body. Like, that's what I had. Like, that's why they thought I had heart failure. Because I was so fucking swollen. And I didn't have heart failure, but, what was going on with me wasn't helping. And, heel kick, bitch! But, yeah, the dude didn't make it. And she's been working really hard. Here's the thing that fucked me up. After her and several other co-workers, nurses in the hospital, were all like exposed to the virus, Nut Scouter reduces the amount of key used. Oh, that's pretty cool. Only can be used by Raccoon, Ginyu, Zarbon, Dodoria, and Frieza. With this, you can determine how strong your opponents are to calm yourself down. So dude was so she was freaked out, but everybody's like still going to work, and that's the part that fucked with me. I was like, so you mean to tell me all of y'all are out here possibly, infected with COVID-19? Yeah, and you're still just going to work, seeing other patients and being around each other. Cause these are the what if scenarios. Yeah, this is what happens if Vegeta beat Goku and actually got to Paparunga in time to wish for eternal life and then destroy Planet Namek and everybody on it and then go destroy Earth. So that's fun. That was fun.
Why does no one in the Dragon Ball Z universe who's good decide they want to just wish for immortality just so that they can never lose?
I feel like in their head, like it doesn't work that way. Like they know it's not right.
I guess.
Let me double check, make sure I ain't missing nothing. No, I guess that's it. So I do this one and like I have 3 more. Alright, I think we're gonna probably just knock the rest of that out. Super Saiyan Vegeta. But yeah, like she's a good friend of mine. Possibly a love interest. I don't know. And she's
We
a.
haven't had that season yet. We don't know.
You know, I can tell
Yeah, I
by
know, right?
watching your moves.
But
You
like it
guys
freaked me out a little bit because
are
like she said
great
she was.
fighters, I
Because before
heard
she
you
told me,
were.
all she said was like she was really worried
forgetting
about
what we
what
already
happened at
know.
work. She told me she was worried about
Aren't you?
something.
We
And like she was very
committed
nervous,
all
and I
your
thought that
moves
it's like
to memory.
no one heard. I was like, is
My
this something with
powers
another dude?
cannot
Because
be
I don't fucking
measured.
care. And she was like,
By
no.
such
And she's
simple
like, it has to do with work.
observation!
And my thought was like, are you getting fired? And she's like, no. I was like, all right, then it can't be that bad.
What? I can't believe
I was kind of
I'm
right.
a Super Saiyan.
The one thing
Cause
I've
she ain't
always
getting fired.
wanted is to be the
Oh, yeah,
strongest
that's
fighter
right.
in the universe.
Oh, by the way, you remember
I
we was
suffered
talking about
the
electric
most
bills.
grueling
So you saw how high the electric bill was, right?
Until
You want to
I
guess at how
realized my
high
limits as a
the?
fighter.
Just take a guess at what the gas bill
The
was.
anger with myself swelled up inside of me.
No.
Invoked my Super Saiyan powers.
I think that's enough chit-chat for now. 19.
Am I
Our
going
fight's
too
not
low?
with him.
No.
Get him
No,
out
no,
of our
no, no.
way.
Okay.
Yeah, well, $22. That's the gas bill. Whereas like the power bill was almost 10 times that.
Like literally 10 times. that
No.
once, yeah.
But the reason for that is because I think the only thing in the house that takes uses gas is the hot water. I think because our stove is electric. Our stove is electric because I assume because when we moved in, we had a gas leak and we damn near all died from we damn near died from carbon monoxide poisoning. Well, at least I did. And I wonder if like that had anything to do with my respiratory failure.
Carbon monoxide.
Nope.
testers?
In like built in, like installed in the apartments? No. And I'm pretty sure they legally should have them in the house.
I do think that was illegal.
Yeah. Because when we moved in, we always noticed, at least I noticed, that the stove was always really warm. Like never hot, but it was always warm. And we just kind of took advantage of it, like leaving food in there and shit. Number 19. 19 can now be used in dual, yada yada. Hee hee hee.
Gas itself never actually has a smell, right? Like it's something they add to.
It's man-made, yeah. No, it depends on the gas. Like I think natural gas does have a smell,
And what's
but
my
propane
favorite
doesn't.
move? My big bang
Propane
attack.
doesn't have a smell.
Because I know they have to add something to certain gases so you can smell it.
Yeah.
Dr. Giraud hastily retreated to his laboratory in order to activate his
Because
reinforcements.
gasoline has its own smell. Like that is a natural smell that comes out of gasoline. Like oh man, yeah. So you remember like the last time we were talking, like I damn near like burned the house. I didn't blew my room up
Aw, they're
with
gone.
an electrical short. Yeah, so that whole thing I told you
I
about
was
smelling
here,
dead fish.
ready to fight them,
Yeah, that's real, like rotten
and they
fish.
ignored me.
If you walk into a room and it smells like
Show
rotten
them.
fish, and there's no like feasible excuse for it to smell like rotten fish, there's a good chance that you need to check your electrical outlets because you probably have an electrical short
Where do
somewhere.
you two morons think you're
Because-
running off to?
Like heated,
We're
like
going
heating
to
metal
Goku's house
or burning
to
metal
kill him.
smells like that. Like
You'll
the
have a
wiring,
hard
like
time
burning
getting
copper,
past me.
smells like
When
dead
I'm
fish,
done with you, you'll be
rotten
nothing
fish.
but lawnmower parts.
Those Saiyans and their blind overconfidence.
The more you know.
Pride will always be their greatest handicap.
But by all means, if you have a cat or somebody just pees everywhere
Why don't you put
for
a
one
cork in
reason
that
or
big mouth of
another,
yours?
you
I'll
might
prove that you're wrong.
have issues like
My
determining.
turn. I'll do it.
Keep in mind, like when this game came out, the only thing that existed was the Saiyan saga, the Namek saga, and the Android saga.
So I mean, they had more,
Got a gun!
I guess, rights to make land and stuff like that.
No, it was all that was on TV. It was all we had. It was literally all we
That's what I
had.
mean, like, why was it
I think it's no one cares because Dragon Ball Z has been ever stuff is like so convoluted and that shit. There's no point in it. Yeah, I said it. Dragon Ball Z is convoluted and that shit. What do you want? Now that I understand how to block and dodge, I'm doing better.
Starting to irritate me. Are you going to put in any effort?
Again, it's one of the
well,
moments where
you're
it's like,
not
oh,
that
they don't have block and dodge. I'm not doing any better than I
What
was
did you
doing.
say?
She broke his arm with a kick. That's my favorite. Number 18. 18 can now be used in, yeah. Go ahead and run. I'm not interested in people anyway. I'm sorry, I'm not interested in people who run away. Well, that's probably better for me then. Because you're not going to chase after me and hurt me bodily. Which is the part I worry about the most.
I must become even more powerful. I must ascend past the Super Saiyan. You better stay out of my way, Kakarot.
Calm down. I know of a great place to train.
Well, here we are. Who's going to go in first?
I like that, you
Let
know,
Vegeta and
Mr.
Trunks
Popo
have a
was so
crack at it
black with
first.
red lips. Like I
That's
like during the whole like
made
Black Lives Matter
ready.
crap that went on, I did hate.
Meanwhile,
I-
in an effort to become as
I
strong as
hated that,
possible
like,
and
so many
achieve his
people that
perfect
started
form,
making
Cell
demands
undergoes yet
of
another
white people.
transformation.
First off, don't do that. Like I hate the idea they did that because they were only going to be let down because it wasn't going to happen, and they were only going to be even angrier, which is like this isn't helping you. You're not helping yourself. Like white people better start doing this.
It
They
doesn't
even
look
know
like
that.
there's any reason for you to
Like,
get
at
involved
all.
at this point.
Yeah, you've trained well, Vegeta.
Is there a specific demand that you can
Of
think
course.
Yeah, it is the whole idea of like characters in blackface. Like, you know, characters in blackface should be
Vegeta's
illegal. Like,
confidence.
fuck off. Like, black people don't have like the exclusive right to dark skinned characters with lips brighter than their skin tone. We don't. We don't have the exclusive rights to that. Because Native Americans look to literally anyone who's not white
Come with me.
usually has skin darker than their lips. You know what I mean?
Nah,
I mean,
I'm going to
just
tear
like,
you limb from limb.
Yeah, like we don't have like exclusive rights to that.
You're gonna do
And
that.
like the idea of like I can't draw a character
That's
who's
right.
all. If you see
watch
a character that's like jet
While I
black
wipe that
with
horrible
red or purple
smile
lips, and your
off that
immediate
ugly
response
face.
is, "I'm offended by this." Stop identifying with it. When I saw Mr. Popo as a kid, I never considered that offensive. As an adult, he's not human. He doesn't even have a nose. No, he's a guardian. He's like part of the Guardian universe. Yeah, that's Super Vegeta.
I mean, by all means, if he like had a gigantic nose.
If he had a fat nose and he talked jive, then yes. What's going on, buddy? Yeah, man, what's going on? Shit.
Gallic gun!
First off, hold up. What is the No, that's the Gallic cannon. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. It's called the Gallic gun, but it's called the Gallic cannon in the move list. That's interesting. That's what I want. Okay. That's what I want.
Get this! Big bang! Attack!
I gotta also give like this game like 1,000 points because it's lip syncing is really good. I'm gonna grab you. I'm gonna grab you.
Drop dead!
More specifically because I have a C stick and he doesn't.
That'll do it.
Super Vegeta can become Super Vegeta. Wow, only Vegeta can use. You're Vegeta,
Nobody
right?
else can become Super Vegeta.
You're Vegeta, right? Right? No, I am Super Vegeta. Nerf, 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 nerf. Nerf, nerf.
What is with you and
Is that the limit to your strength?
Like,
It seems
it's
worthless
it's
killing
uh,
something with
it's an
such a low power
it's an
level.
intentionally obnoxious laugh.
No! Why?
I just recently finished the other night I finished the Cell
need
Saga
perfection.
on Dragon Ball Z Kai.
must attain
The Cell
my
Saga's fantastic. I still love it. To this day,
Well,
I love it. Like Gohan
rather
basically
fight
turns
in
into a
your perfect form, then
sociopath
fine.
and wants to beat Cell
Hardly
until he
wait for it.
bleeds out of his
Go.
asshole.
I mean, you kind of choose that.
Man, I just want y'all to remember, like, there's two things about the Cell Saga that we don't remember fondly. We don't remember all that well. One, who was it? I think it was Goku. It was either Goku or Gohan blasted Cell, like, the left side of the Cell's right side off and turned his entire right side into a gigantic gray, quivering butthole.
Perfect form cell complete.
And then there's the fact that Gohan sent back a Kamehameha blast from Cell and like basically shattered the majority of his body, blew one of his arms off, two of his legs, and the little things on top of his head broke.
You think so? Then perhaps
And
you can help me
then
warm up, if you don't mind.
yeah, like no, you need to see the cartoon again. That scene takes 5 minutes.
Let's begin.
He's in like throw up formation for 5 minutes before he finally. Now, this is the important bit. He vomits up 18, fully clothed, still completely alive. Like, she's whole. Like, I'm assuming it's like Majin Buu, where like he like turns them small inside their bodies, inside of his body. But I don't know.
Given that he is still, like,
Yeah.
and he's like part of this.
Man, I don't remember how to do it. I forgot how to do it already. What's the final flash? No, I want the Big Bang Effect. All right.
Like, the only part of his anatomy
There we go. Goodbye.
Get this! Big Bang attack!
Yeah, maybe it's like the Namekian part does that because Namekians confused together.
Maybe I don't. Well, I don't know. Because that was part of his design. Also, the tail is
Is this a
stupid.
game to you?
Well,
I mean,
I
the
told
tail
you,
is,
didn't I?
like, slowly
This
phased out
is a
of his
warm-up.
Design.
It does, yeah. But it's still there at the end of it all, which is the one thing I didn't understand. Because it's still like tough. He's very much a bug.
Yeah, he is very much an insect.
What's wrong? Where's your strength?
Also, he's
Where
blue
is
in this game.
your pride?
Like his skin tone is like a very, very powdery blue. Whereas like I think in any other form of media, his skin is white. Like almost like I'd say it's off white, but it's mostly white. It's not blue. Like you unlock Trunks. Trunks can now be used in duels. Yada yada. My name is Trunks. I'm Vegeta's son. That's why I have Saiyan heritage in my body. How's that?
It's pretty good.
He's
If all else fails, you always have the Blarg.
Blarg! Oh, this is the game that came from. This is the game that came from. Yeah, we're gonna knock it all out today. This is the last one.
I'm just really trying to go over my head, like, what was, like...
My name is
Because he
Cell.
never does
I
that
am
in
an
the show, right?
android who has come back in time from the
Yeah,
future.
so they specifically
I need
wanted
to
him
absorb
make
androids.
They
17
needed
and
battle
18,
noises
so
for
I
the game, of
become
course.
my
But why?
perfect form and hold
That
That was
absolute
his choice.
power.
That was his choice.
Why emphasize
What's
the book?
this? Possibly just the creatures I am seeking.
To do.
Maybe that's part of him getting hit.
Rejoice, my friends. Once you allow me to absorb you, you will forever become part of the invincible and super being known to the world as Cell.
Known as the world as. My favorite part of Cell when I first saw him was his mouth, because I didn't
Aim
know
for
how his
perfect
mouth
form.
was. I always thought his mouth was like this mask that like
But no, it's just like...
no,
two
it's
little-
segmented. Yeah, Like one of the lines is where the lips like separate. Because like when his mouth is closed, it's a beak first off. But when his mouth is closed, it's like this perfectly. It's an orange. It's a slice, an orange slice. Like that was
you
like.
think I'm just gonna sit
I
back
remember,
and let you absorb me?
I remember being like younger, and seeing older
I won't let
Dragon Ball
you do
Z
it,
pictures
Cell.
of characters we'd never heard of.
What are you doing?
You know.
I offer
That's probably
you
my
a
favorite part of
peaceful
Dragon Ball Z.
solution, but I'll show no mercy to anyone who gets in my way.
Like forms of Cell that no one ever talks about.
The egg and the thing?
Yeah, when he's like an actual bug.
That's because we actually never see that in action. Ever. No.
I'm trying to think if like we never.
No, because when we find out that he'll be a bug,
Like,
yeah, we see the character. So. I think he get finished. So the killing Nightfire, yeah, that'll do it. Huh. So here's one of the things about Cell in this that was complete. I saw the thing flash and I just hit it. I just pressed buttons. This is a game in which you can indeed button as long as you know like to block and dodge from time to time.
Speaking of
Well, one, he not only could he know because his tail wasn't functional anymore for what it's worth, and he was only designed like he was able to absorb like organic matter.
No more of your
But it
annoying friends to get
it
in my
wasn't really
way.
enough. Like the objective was to get 17 and 18.
It's time.
Well, look at those polygonal
Time
fuse.
for you to say goodbye to this world.
Let me go! Let me go!
The fact that the tip of the needle point of the tail opens up, and he uses it to swallow people. Android 16 can now be used. We were created to kill Goku, and we will kill him. Yes, we will, with our feet and hands. Android 18. Android 18 would use her feminine wiles to allure Goku. First off, Goku doesn't even know what boobs are. Like I'm almost positive he has no idea what sex is.
Please, 18,
Yes,
don't run.
almost what.
You're all I have left to absorb before I can become a perfect being. You should feel privileged.
Now the weird
All
thing
I
is, like
feel is
Vegeta
disgust.
clearly knows what sex is.
Wait!
Vegeta, like they both are like
You want
attracted
her,
to their
Cell?
wives.
Then get through me.
Krillin, my guy. Second form. You will not know how powerful I've gotten. Oh man, I'm gonna go down, bro. Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say. In the game, in the cutscenes, his voice is appropriate. His voice is always appropriate in the cutscene. But in game, like when you're playing a Cell, yeah, it's always the first one. Like it just doesn't. Like there is no like. If you beat me for this, oh my god.
That was something I really for a lot of things,
I still haven't done the remind DLC.
Yeah,
I ain't even started. Yeah, I ain't started Final Fantasy 7.
Not yet.
I keep telling myself I'm gonna try to finish Darksiders 3. If I don't wanna.
there are much better like avenues.
Okay, so this what if scenario, Cell absorbs Krillin instead of 18. And I'm almost positive it will have some effect on his appearance. Yeah.
Pretty sure it's some super shit.
No, not you! What are you doing? No!
Kids are a little bit more.
Cell Jr. No, yes, but no. He looks, he looks
That
like.
freak is gonna pay for what he did to Krillin.
He looks like a flesh-colored
It's the
Cell
last thing
Jr.
I do.
Except he's orange.
He lost too
Mind
much
you,
power.
if he could do that
time to
to
go.
other characters, he would have just done it to Goku.
Exactly.
And one of them farted. And now we're gonna get a fusion dance from what's happening here. And his Master Roshi symbol is on the wing, but it's split in half. Ass in.
I'll take care of this by myself.
Well now,
I'd really
you seem
like
confident.
to catch this beat.
Of course I am.
I'm not gonna let some punk like you walk all over me!
Just wait till you get a taste of the legendary Wolf Fang Fist.
So let me get this. Are you more I feel like you're just more willing to fight me because I'm part Krillin now, which says a lot about you as a friend. Krillin's stronger than both of them. Both stronger than both Tien and Yamcha.
Feel this. Feel this.
I was blocking, alright.
Feel this. Feel this.
What's up with you and not throwing out this Kamehameha, bro? Get out of here! Golly, Yamcha, you have no Yamcha. Die. Fuck! They don't take chip when they have like no HP left. So as long as they're blocking, they're aces. And all you can do is like charge them to break the block. So Tien's about to kill me.
Give me a
I'm about to do this fight. I did not mean to skip that, sorry. Yamcha, now Yamcha can now be used. To be honest, I think Married Life looks great. Yeah, I didn't mean to skip that, sorry y'all. I'm not gonna go back and play it again though.
What? What is that?
It's my Tri-Beam! Ah!
So what's the plan? To kill Krillin Cell? Cause yeah, if you knock Krillin out of Cell, then he turns back into Cell, which is a problem.
I guess 10 days is just too long to wait for the tournament.
If I'm not mistaken, I think Cell is also Chrysabot. Yeah, I think that's Chrysabot. That's it. The all the story thingy doos have been completed, as far as I can tell. Yeah, all the story things have indeed been completed. Oh man, well, that was fun. And you missed one cutscene. I did pretty good. I guarantee you missed way more than that when I played It's a 34-minute video, but that's okay because I don't know why. Why did I come here? Alright. Alright, y'all. Until next time. I don't know what I could possibly do to show you more of this game. I'm pretty sure, like, Mario Party's coming back after this. Like, I finished this because I hadn't recorded Mario Party. Man, I can't believe I spent $700 to get all that data back. Good God. Spending. I haven't spent it, but I'm spending it. Either way, y'all, until next time, take care of yourselves. Be safe out there. I'm out of here, y'all. Peace. Y'all.